was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the Wizard of Oz. Get the money and change, we ruin the vibes and second and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters, the demise of falsely idols. Get exposed through code and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my pray for the homies. I'm out stepping, rapping, flow electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no preaching.
Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Tennessee Titans and the New York Jets. Katie York set to get this one started. And away we go from East Rutherford. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Ready.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. 1st and 10 here. Ward. That one's complete, right side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
His drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Brown hits the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a 6-0 lead right away. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Returning it from the 4. He brushed him off with ease. And this drive will start inside the 25. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Throwing now off the play action. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. Still going inside the 35. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
Now right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot instantly. You You set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. On first down, here comes Hall. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Titans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Here's Brown to start the drive. Here's Ross. That ball's free, but it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
So following the fumble and the recovery, here comes 2nd and short. And bring the tight end left. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Brought in right side. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. It's a gain of 4 there. And the Titans have it first. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
They'll run here with Tajay Spears. And that's good for a gain of 5. And that was Sauce Gardner dropping him there.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap now to Ward. He finds Tigger Cutler for the grab. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Tennessee first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Ready.
Throwing now on first down. Ward. Throwing for the back of the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So 2nd down coming up. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Ward. Okonkwo brings it in. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. It's a gain of 22. And the Titans have a first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Bails out of the pocket quick. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And he'll go down here at the 16.
And I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week. They're in practice. The both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Ready! Cowboy 80! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal! Ready!
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Ward's going to throw it. And that is a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Hio checks on the extra point. And the Titans drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Rolling out to his left. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. On the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Sent down by Cody Barton. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our 1st quarter. Our score, 14-0. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Jets football. They start out with a 3rd and 6.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
To the air on 3rd and long. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Gotta get it away. No, it's blocked. Now they've got it inside the 10. And the blocked punt leads to a touchdown. They got there, they blocked the kick, Brock, and then absolute chaos ensued.
Yeah, look at the mad scramble to go get that ball. And then as he took off with it towards the end zone. What a wild, frankly, what a fun play to watch. Well, at least for one team. The other side, that's a painful gaffe they'd rather soon forget.
Here's Smith on the return. He lost the football. Oh, and the kicking team's got it.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. Ward off the play fake. Into the hands of Okafo. And he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Pat the 60, pat the 60.
From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
More discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, a get to Brown. They take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans are running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game.
The kicker on.
It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Here's Smith on the return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Now throw to start the drive. They set up the screen here for Hall. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
Titans rush is going to win this round. After the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough third down.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Ryan Rico headed back out for the punt. And hopefully he can get this one away without incident. He has it at the 33. Breaks attack. He's still going. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
They're on 45-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. First and 10.
Ready? Liking, hey, tip.
Throwing off the play fake. Buys time, rolling right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
The incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
Come on, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Straight ahead, it's Brown. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
First and 10 from the 43.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolf. Let's go.
To the air with Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Ready? Let go.
This will be caught once again by Diggs. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans blowing them out now, 34-zip. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. This is Trujillo to try to point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans continue piling onto this lead. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
New York to the line, 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. They go right back to Hall. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Looking to throw here. It's caught by Wilson. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. 1st and 10 from the 43.
Here we go, set.
They're throwing it. Jump off, caught by his back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
The 34-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Set. Cowboy 80. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready.
Still sticking with the passing game. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Throwing it again here. Here comes the pressure, and he's going to be dropped by the Titans. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
This dude has put it together some kind of game today. When he scored that touchdown earlier, we knew we had to keep an eye on him. And no surprise, here he is making yet another huge impact play.
Connects with his back. Hall. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their 1st.
A 50-yard attempt.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And they continue to trail by, well, Brock, a whole lot more than a field goal.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Here's Ward. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Come on. Ready.
First down throw here for Ward. Dumped off to his running back. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he stopped for loss of yardage. Working quickly here. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. That one's complete, right side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Titans have a first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Get it. Steady.
Again, Ward going to the air. Near the goal line. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans get more points to end a lopsided first half. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Throwing here just before halftime. Hits him on the out route. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
They start the half to get them all. They're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Drop Warrior 70, go.
Looking in the air here. Completed to his running back. And he'll get it up to the 44. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Pass it, 18, pioneer.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Quick pass brought in. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or with big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hall. He cuts it right. Down to the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Breece Hall with the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
On is Katie York for the PAT. a point sent right down the middle. And the Jets cut into the lead by another point.
42. Jets 7. Cade York to kick off.
On now is York to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Ready, ready.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Ward. He's got Ayuk downfield. And they look at the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43. A 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you get double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down carry for Brown. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
And the Titans, first down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Ward setting up to throw. And he's got it, it's in close. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. Pressure off left, and it's blocked. And he's brought down. It was a long shot after the block anyway, and they're unable to add anything on top of that touchdown.
You know, it really does, Kate. When you see that point blocked, it just deflates. You feel it. The whole sideline gets deflated. But I'll tell you what else it does. It puts a little seed of doubt and thought into your kicker and your special teams. And you hate that. You really do. You want those guys playing with as much confidence as...
He loses it on the hit. And they steal it back on the return. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Titans piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Rubio runs on the point after. And the Titans grow their lead yet again. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Here's Smith on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And that'll put them up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series.
At their own 36-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Alert! Alert!
They'll start this one out with Hall. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Pass play coming here. Finds a man. Mason Taylor has it. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Jets first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Take go.
First down, play action. Finds some time left. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 50-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 79 Bronco. Ready?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Cougar 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
3rd and long for him here. On the move, headed right. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. 4th down, pass coming. That's cut beyond the marker. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Jets still need a lot more as they shrink the deficit.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
York now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets take 7 points off the deficit.
Jets 14. York to kick off.
Now he's York to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Got it. Ready?
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Ward off the play fake. All the left side. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And that's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
46-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Let's go. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. And it is incomplete. Point big on the final play of our 3rd quarter. And nothing comes from it as we hit the break. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now a give. It's Brown headed right. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Here we go. Bronco 80. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. On 4th down, Ward. They connect for the 1st. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First down. It's a gain of 6. First down, Titans.
Something taken from me.
From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
Ready? Cavity Lions! Hut, hut.
Throwing off the play fake. Forced out to his right. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Jets are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
The Jets take over 1st and 10.
He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed and really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
They go play action on 1st down. They left him wide open. It's complete. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Nice completion there from the rookie passer out of Florida State. Good for a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Here we go, Shaq. Hut, hut.
Give to Hall on the draw. Didn't sell the draw enough, but he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for 2nd down. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
They're going play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Into traffic, complete. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. Well, that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Buying some time right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Hey, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Come on, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 tight, 19 tight. Mustang 19. Cup 19, Cup 19. Let's go.
Back to the air they go on 2nd down. Complete out to the right side. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Set. Hey.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. This one's caught. Smith has it. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
That's another Jets. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Hall running between the tackles. And he'll bullet his way in for a 4-yard pickup.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Go street. Track at 60.
He'll look to throw. He dropped it. He dropped the interception. That was a risky throw on a check down of all things. Nearly went the other way, but only an incompletion on second down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Chap 60. Man, I'm gonna put night jersey on. What is that deal? Hut, hut.
Third down from the gun. And he's got it, so they'll put a little ways back with a touchdown. The Jets putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Rook tacks on that extra point. And the Jets cut into the lead by another point.
55. Jets 21. Cade York to kick off.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run from Brown. It looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive. 3 yards to pick up that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning.
Pick up of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
A small little jab there, finally landed by the defense, able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Go. Ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. He finds Diggs right side. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. Here we go with Brown. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Ready.
Here's Brown again. Takes away from 1. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's 2nd down.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a groove, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
Go.
Give on 2nd. It's Brown. Here he goes again. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans throwing 6 more on the blowout. This is Trujillo. Trying to point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Titans tack on 7 more to their lead. Eagles kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings his ball game to a